Y'all see the title of the video. Yeah, y'all see it. It. Two times they needed a death battle. Superman already beat Goku twice. They want to make a third one. Why? You already embarrassed the Dragon Ball fans enough. Death Battle is stupid. Death Battle is on a long hill going, you know what? It's dumb fun, right? Like no one's supposed to take this serious, right? So let's look at it. Let's look at it.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Let me know who y'all think's gonna win. I know who I want to win, but
Goku,
if they actually
Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball heroes.
Okay,
He's with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha.
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For example, Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the mop of a ceiling technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daisenshi guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah! If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers,
Might be the
but
most
they threw us
iconic
for a
anime
loop
scene
by
of all
turning
time.
Goku
I
into a
think it is,
god.
but-
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went boozer.
Fidel commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind.
Okay.
Doing so would make Universe 7
Oh,
over
here we go with this. Here we
1,500
go with
times
this
larger
stuff.
than
Oh.
our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base
I
form.
heard
Now,
someone
imagine
did this
how
so we
much
can
stronger
compare
he
and make
became when he
math about-
stacked
okay.
Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super
This
Saiyan
Goku-
4.
Looking
I'm
back at
guessing-
that goofy monkey boy
guessing
chopping
they're
wood
using-
and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how
think
much
they're using
he's
it.
had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really thinking about skipping like past
Faster than a speeding bullet, more
Like-
powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Geez, just a...
Yeah.
Accepted and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
Why did
He's
they write
fast
this?
enough to
This
reach
man
the
is a
edge of the
great
universe in
character.
seconds,
Why did
or
they write
even
him
break
like an
the bombs
overpowered
of infinity.
freaking
Wait, he
idiot?
can do
Oh my
all that,
God.
but Batman can punch him out? Really?
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet, he can't
When
see
could he
through
do
lead.
that?
That That's okay, though.
When could
He
he
can
do
just
that?
burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power
When
from
could
the
he-
yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality-warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses chi, or his
To make
Yeah, that's cool. That's real cool. Superman is powerful, yada yada yada.
at least 100 trillion light years, but we can
Of course I'm showing bias. What the freak? Of course I'm showing bias.
Because that's Superman. A simple solution. Deal.
This overpowered maniac running around.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
Finally getting it some time.
Of course I'm
and in anticipation of a new year.
Because
Especially during this
his
season,
story
the
is way
holiday
better than
blues are
Superman.
no
I mean,
joke.
I
If
know
you're
it's a
thinking
copy
about
and
starting
paste,
therapy,
still,
consider giving
Goku's
BetterHelp a
story
try.
is
What's great is that it's
just
totally
personal.
online, so it's super flexible with your
Like,
no
I like
charge.
Superman. He's cool.
Visit
Don't get me
Better.
wrong. But
Matt
like,
Czar said we've run the data
his
through
powers
all
were given to
possibilities.
him.
It's
He was born
time
with
for
them.
a
They
death
weren't given to him. He was born with them.
battle!
Okay. Get on top. They already.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Kick itself.
You're back.
Kick
Give it your
itself.
all. No regrets.
I'm doing just fine.
Blue already? Already? Really?
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am. This looks like a job for... Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Wait, sea hopping?
Finally.
You're the way to go. like the Kaioken with the Ultra. He's never done that. It's gonna kill him.
Darn it.
Almost had
Just
it.
right.
That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
What's the point of Death Battle?
That's it.
What's the
The
point?
final indisputable answer.
What's the point of this?
Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There are
I'm sorry,
so
yo.
many
Sorry for
ways
being
this battle
mad,
could
but
go,
Death
especially
Battle
with all the
is,
other
oh
continuities.
my
For
god,
real, Goku would kick
you have
almost
Goku
every
lose
other
3
Superman's
times.
ass,
Why do we
except
need
for the main one?
There's a
Why
lot
do
to
we
cover,
need this
so
battle?
let's address
Why
the
do we
5
need this battle?
categories most
Why?
representative.
Hey, Rick, why do we need this battle? This was a needless battle if you're gonna have Superman win again. What? They're
He's
gonna give the
defeated
same.
Jiren,
They're gonna
Broly,
give.
Warren, and
Superman can do this.
But even if we highball
Superman's so
Goku by
strong.
quadrillions
Freak
or
Superman.
quintillions of
Freak
times, the
Superman.
gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even heroes
I'm
can
sorry,
do that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But
Death
strength isn't everything.
Death Battle's like I've been saying this. Death Battle is going on a decline. Why are y'all reusing videos? I get it, y'all. This was your highest grossing video apparently, and so y'all wanted to run it back twice. Y'all wanted to run it back one more time because it was so good. Y'all wanted to run it back. I get it. It's from a business standpoint. I get it. Death Battle. I'm sorry. Oh. If you guys want more reactions, Grand Theft Auto 6 got a reaction, like a video coming out tomorrow. I'll react to that. But man, freak Death Battle. That's all I gotta say. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all.